going supernatural. You can put your Clark Kent glasses away. You're turning into a superpowered man. Superpowered man. I've got the Dragonfey Oracle here to let you know a few insights. I've just got some different cards here, getting a different perspective on your calamity. Calamity. There's a calamity and the Gaia Oracle. We're going to tune in here and just see underneath sadness, an ending, a new beginning, realizing who you are, stepping into your power, to know that you are gifted. So you're finding your unique gift that you're going to bring to the world. It's like a seed, right? But it's like I always see an acorn seed, but Jesus says a mustard seed. You don't see the tree in the seed, like you don't see the butterfly in the caterpillar, like you don't see Superman in Clark Kent. I keep saying that. It's very strange. So Divine Masculine, you've been surrounded by wolves in sheep's clothing, and now you could care less because you've been refined in the fire. I'm hearing your Father say, your Heavenly Father, intuitive communication. Who loves you more than your earthly father ever could? Right? You can hear the whispers of your heart through your Divine Feminine. Silent whispers of the heart. Intuitive communication. This is your gift. Right? It's not nurtured in your 3D environment. And it wasn't nurtured as a child, even though you had it. Fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. Magical blessings. This is a tree of life here. The tree of life, not the tree of good and evil. No, it's the tree of life. So it's also trees. So getting out in nature amplifies your intuition. Even being near a body of water, or putting your feet in water, the ocean, the river, the sea. The molecules in the oxygen around the water improves your telepathic communication. You may be feeling your heart palpitate as the butterfly comes out of your heart. That's what I experienced. Achievement. Keep focused on your dream. So there's a new reality. This is the divine blueprint going from the superconscious into the conscious mind. Congratulations. Reconnecting with your true nature. Supernatural. You're going supernaturality. And this is number 33. This is your Divine Feminine. So the achievement is in the union for Divine Masculine. For you? Yeah. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. So this is a masculine energy who's come into communication telepathically into his spiritual gifts and has achieved the download, received the blueprint. The appreciation and spiritual and emotional reconnection. This is to his heart, to his soul, to his mission. If you're Divine Masculine watching, this has been a very painful experience for you. And God said, watch out, because the tide is turning today. So the tide is turning, meaning it's coming back towards you. All your, everything you need, all your resources to achieve your dream. This is your achievement here. This is your heart chakra opening like a flower, and you're feeling very intensely at the moment. You can hear the whispers of your Divine Feminine, the flutters go through like an electrical current through your heart space. As you activate it, you're bringing up sacral energy, right? Sexual energy that has been misappropriated, if you like, and you're channeling it up through your power center into your heart. And that has been happening to you through an activation of a karmic loss, of a leaving of a karmic soulmate, right? But you're going to resurrect from that. But that had to happen to dismantle the old. If we're going into like bliss charged love as a frequency, everything not of bliss charged love had to be released first. That's why it feels very disconcerting. It can feel like it's a big mess and like you're a failure, because you're leaving behind that existence, if that makes sense. And you're rising above here. Clarity, freedom, and salvation. Oh, solution. You got salvation, the Holy Spirit. Right, so God's going to touch you and lift you up so you can spread your wings. So this is like having darkness, heavy resentment, pain, guilt, shame, failure lifted from your energy field. The tide is turning today. This is number 7 today. We're 7th of April here. 7's God's number. He said when you put it together, it's 11 with the 4th of April. That's 11, 22 for 2024. So 1122 opens the portal for the stabilization foundation of the union here in the 3D matrix. Right, so you had to say goodbye to the temptress, right? Jezebel, the one who drains you, the one who's the hobosexual, right? I'm telling you something right now. There's 3 things that your divine feminine is not. She's not a mistress to anybody. So she's not your mistress. That's not your divine feminine. This is what God's saying. She's not a hobosexual. She doesn't sleep with men to provide a home for herself or her child or her family. And the other thing she is not is, what's the other thing? Tell me 3 things. What's the other thing? See her? She's a heartbreaker. That's Jezebel. That's the Jezebel spirit. Yeah, she's not free and easy. Is that what I say? God says she's not a whore. She's not a whore. He talks about whoredom, being a whore. And your divine feminine has been purified by the fire, and she's balanced in her amethyst energy, right? In her feminine energy, which will draw you to her. The tide has turned on that full moon. It's already turned. It's on its way to you. So are you ready for the experience of a lifetime? Look, divine union. This is all out massive action. This is not going after a mistress or a temptress or a hobo. Or a queen of, what is it? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. A gold digger. Thank you. That's the other one. She's not. That's what she's not. Your divine feminine is not a gold digger. She's not your mistress, and she's not a hobosexual, which means that she wants to live with you and give you what you think you need in the sacral energy, and there's no love there, and it stays there. The energy doesn't lift into your power center and into your heart. That's why you're there, to break that by bringing the energy into your heart chakra. Does that make sense? Let's have a look here at the Dragon Fae. Look under here, wild, pure heart. So there's a magnetism here in the divine feminine energy. It's very still, and it's beauty, and she's protected, and she's untouched. I'm hearing untouched. What's that mean? I just heard God say, I chose you. So God chose you, remember? So you're a master of the light. He chose the best of the best. Let's have a look. I just had to turn them around. We're going into the Dragon Fae. And then we'll do a snapshot for you. See what the energy brings out. So eclipsing out negativity. Oh, beautiful. Morgan Le Fay, healing. This is the Avalonian template. Right, King Arthur, the round table. Letting go of Freemasonry in your life. And this is the activation. Bells will ring. You will not miss this. So this is about keeping calm, because I can feel a lot of apprehension energy. Like I'm in the, you know, when you're in the wrong place and you're like, I need to be somewhere else. What am I doing? It's just receive at the moment. We'll find out. Healing and the bells will ring. That's Avalon to me. If anyone knows about Avalon, the High Priestess energy, it's Morgan Le Fay. We've got Pure Heart again. She's very magnetic, this feminine energy at the moment for you. So you've had to get out of a web, right? That could be the Black Widow energy, trying to trap you in a web of lies, deceit, infidelity, and jealousy. They're everything that bliss charge love is not. I don't know why I'm saying, oh, well, you're not. But here's a brilliant solution is on its way. You haven't received it yet because you need to calm down. The bells are going to ring. There's Queen Ugna, whatever she is. A brilliant solution is on its way. It comes into your throat chakra once you open your heart. See? The heart chakra activates your Merkaba and your throat chakra. It's the Merkaba activation, which is the sacred heart of Jesus. It's an activation. Wow, it's huge. That's massive energy I'm feeling. Yeah, so to channel that as gentle power. This is your divine feminine. Channeling her masculine energy. Distilling it down to 25%. And look, that draws you straight to her. And you will get, it says bells ringing, the dawn watcher. It's happening right now. There's profound healing. There's been a celestial marriage, I'm hearing. And she's very assertive at this time. Your divine feminine. She's very calm and grounded. She's under a web of life. Yeah, you got out of that web. Thank goodness for that. If you're not out from under a karmic spell or in a black widow web, you've seen a fly get in a web and then the spider comes and wraps it up. It's like, can't get out. But there's a solution here that's not of this world. It's a supernatural solution. And here you are. God's going to give you courage to do it. Like you have to be tough here. You have to be really tough. And see how that's like, it's like the head of a yuck. Yuck. Tatsuya. Right, so Brigitte is here. This is the flame. I thought she had a flame. We are one. So when you are standing in front of your divine feminine, every cell of your body will tell you. And you're not running anymore from yourself. So it's not as intimidating. Because you've cleared something here. You got out of the web, I mean. Seek the counsel of crystals. And you're going crystalline. So the pressure that you are under has put you into the crystal grid. You know, how do you go from a carbon-based DNA to a crystal-based DNA? Crystalline base. It's immense pressure. You get a diamond from the coal. Right, so your divine feminine is the diamond. She's the one who's holding this space. And God's going to give you courage. And there's a solution on the way. Please be calm through this portal. Right, because we've got 2 portals. Your justice will prevail. God's going to give you what's it called? Like it's something you can't see. It's a third wheel thing that you can't see. It's like creating a way when there is no way. And it's justice from what the Black Widow's done already. Comes back to bite them and take them out. And it's not your doing, right? Then you go, wow, I know I'm on track now. Because there's something from the past has come back to snare the karmic Black Widow that you were with. And you're turning into a crystalline. You're anchoring to the grid. Let's have a look here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. See, that's the 4 living creatures around the throne. This is stepping into your divinity. That's also Nibiru and Satan, Hasatan. That could even be CERN opening, like that's opening of a portal. So you've got to stay in the light, not get drawn into the matrix with worry, doubt and fear. It's a vortex, like it pulls you in. Did you feel a little bit unstable yesterday, like a bit wobbly, like it's your inner ears, your balance that is readjusting, which is about your hips and moving forward? All these are ascension symptoms. So you need to calm down. Lay on the earth, I call it starfish on Gaia. You lay down, arms and legs out, and let Gaia rebalance your spine because it is your antenna. What would you like Divine Masculine to know at this moment? Angels of the light. Messages for Divine Masculine watching. Divine Masculine or their feminines. Jesus, take the reins. Wow. See how that's the twins? And that's the celestial. See that? The star, this is Jesus, and the chariot is reigning in the twins. So you've reined in your ego. You've humbled yourself. Because you realize there's no light there. You want the light at the end of the tunnel. You're in a tunnel with no light at the end of it. It's brought you back, right, to your knees, to your knees. Whoa, I just split the deck and look. The cards are turned over. That's weird. I'm just going to show you. Oh. All that. Look at all that. You had to let go. This is a gold digger. When she's got 2 negative cards like each side, that's the gold digger. The one who's only interested in financials, hats, shoes, bags. This is the other one, the other one who's in love, interested in love, which was not present over here. It's not present. So you've said death to that, right? I'm going to seek your independent, right? Non-hobosexual, non-mistress, non-gold digger. Like, it's weird for a female to only want love and to give love because you didn't have that commodity. That's why it was weird. But this is God with the twins. Messages from your Heavenly Father, connecting to Source. When you see her, you'll know in every cell of your being. Now, I just was talking to God about 7, the number 7, and he said, tell Divine Masculine's got 7 colours in the rainbow, right? And he's made a covenant with you. So every time you see the rainbow in the sky, it's to remind you that you're God's rainbow. He has a rainbow above his throne. And you've gone now from 7 chakras to 9 when you do your soul star and your earth star. You need to be in that configuration, right, to actually be in front of your Divine Feminine, because she doesn't have any codependencies here. So another thing God's saying is that you may have repelled each other in the past, because twin flames do not learn lessons off each other. You don't learn them. It's not your Divine Feminine. You must be, you learn the lessons from your soulmate karmics, yes? Before you come in union. So if you have a Divine Feminine like me, who called their twin in early, because you need to know for specific reasons, so did twin flame Reiki, then maybe you were there too early, High Priestess watching, Empress watching. Maybe you were looking at Clark Kent and you were expecting Superman. Maybe you were there too early. So you've come back going, look at how you've changed. You don't learn any lessons really from your twin. It's not your twin. You must both learn the lessons, clear the karmic, clear the bloodline, clear the past life, and then union. It's energetics. Like you're a diamond, so you're clearing the facets of the dark, the inclusions. Let's go. Third party. This is your celestial blueprint. You're like, I'm in the wrong place. That's what it feels like when you're in the wrong place. And this has been 12 months you've been getting these downloads. And again, it's the 9. So you're like, well, I don't know that configuration. But look at that quilt. It's got every star sign in it. It's got the zodiac in it. That's why I say it's 12-month cycle. Like I've been breaking my own heart. This is a serious realization here. But you need, that's what I was getting before. It's like you need to get there because, well, God chose you. God chose you. That's funny. So he's going to wake you up. But you have to be quiet in this energy. This was waking up in solitary confinement. Sorry, I didn't think I was going to say that. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah, yeah. This is receiving the divine blueprint. This is the super conscious mind. Divine blueprint coming down into the conscious mind. You see that? That's wow. So I think you get it as a transference from your divine feminine personally. But what do I know? So the Knight of Wands here is moving, action, on the move. This is underneath here, is going, this is not a part of my blueprint. I must anchor down. There's location Reiki. There's a location you and your divine feminine are meant to be in. Looks like she's already in it. So in the old template, the masculine energy doesn't normally move in with the feminine energy, right? But it seems here that you will be moving to her town, her place, because she's got the location Reiki. She's in the right location. She's over here. God said. So you'll be moving. Because this is not about what's in it for me, what's in it for you. It's like what's in it for us. This is a different template. How can I make this work better? What else can I add to this? This is becoming, like this union becomes a priority. And it's about happiness. It's about anchoring down a vibration of happiness where your divine feminine is. This particular energy I'm reading, the divine feminine doesn't move house. Divine masculine moves to her. Both have received the blueprint. The action follows quite quickly. So what is this? See the temperance here, it's healing. And you had the third party in the background here, in the past. Which one, which one, which one, which one, which one? Maybe. And then the celestial blueprint comes down. You're like, oh, the wrong one. I picked the wrong one. Oh, that's what it is. I picked one. So, and the outcome here? Yeah, well. The Queen of Swords. She was right all along. Wow, she's a high priestess. You're going to have to humble yourself before your divine feminine. Yep. Taking a leap of faith. This is 0 point. I believe it happens at midnight, and I'll be talking to special message from the celestial realm with Jesus in Children of the King, or Daughters and Sons of the King, which is the members lounge here. As we go into the portal, the elders of the tribe, we're going to bring some light. Got a few masters in there, which is powerful. This is your brand new start. Don't worry about anything. You're not meant to know anything. This is taking a leap of faith. Because why? Because you feel happy. Because you're following your bliss. Remember they used to say that back in the 90s? Follow your bliss. You can't help it. It's like the Holy Trinity's here. If you think about it this way, I'm looking at it differently, don't worry. This is God, your Heavenly Father. This is His Son, right, bringing you and your twin together. And this is the Holy Spirit. This is the Trinity. It's a divine blueprint. And all you need is the courage. right? To walk away from sadness. You look back and you go, I invested so much and got nothing. So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. If that's you, you don't know what's going on, everything's up in the air, this reading's for you. Because here comes the sun. It's all going to be illuminated. There's a solution on the way. It's just quietening your mind, looking at what do you want for the future. And then the big thing is speaking. Abracadabra, what you speak, you create. So you need to speak it out. Vocalizing, right, from your heart, not your sacral, not your fears and addictions, but the vibration of ascension and love. So the Queen of Swords here, let's see what she's saying. She's scary, isn't she? The Queen of Swords, and look, it was under the deck. So you've defeated something. You've defeated, I just saw the devil. Oh, he's far away. Yeah, you're on your mission now. So give yourself a break. You know? Forgive yourself. Because it's all part of your mission. You have to go there. It's the ones that don't go there, that don't get broken down, right? That stay stoic in their ego. It's not a time to do that. There is ever a time to be quiet, calm down, and receive your blueprint. Action will follow very, very quickly. So now you know who your Divine Feminine is. And you know that she's a high priestess, and what she says is the truth, is that correct Queen of Swords. Because it's when you've received the same information. Look. Crying over spilt milk, grief, sadness, loss. It's going to turn around in 1 second. Today. All right. So then you get to vocalize, you get to voice. You get to give the message to your Divine Feminine. So the vibration in your voice. Because now it's hooked up from your heart to your throat instead of from your mind down to your throat. So I work in energy. I'm a Reiki master. So this is about what do I want for my future. I have to walk away from unsatisfying, draining emotional situation where people just want me for money, right? This is also family members. Yeah, it could have even been a marriage. You need to get divorce papers, pay for it, and manifest what you want by letting go of what you don't want. You have to let go here. This is going to happen really fast overnight. You're going to be like, wow, I was over here. And 24 hours I'm going to be here. It's clean. It's clear. It's a change of frequency. It's a rising of the, if you took all the ego out and then you put in inspiration energy, start talking and it starts flowing. Start saying, you got to say sorry here. Yeah, you're going to say sorry. This is change though, you know. You've been upset here. And you've been put in a challenging situation. So maybe you've been cheated on by this feminine energy. The gold digger, the gold digger. And now you're realizing your deep emotions that you can feel really deeply and that you are longing to share those with somebody. And look. Well, I'll bring the ice cream and you bring the champagne. So this is a message to your Divine Feminine. This is we were actually clarifying the Queen of Swords. Right? So now you know. Something she said is correct. It's like a shock. You can't believe it. Right? But then it wakes you up, doesn't it? Makes you sober up when you realize the people you've been giving to are only taking from you. We're just going to see, is there anything else that you need to know? Just do a quick snapshot. So you know who your Divine Feminine is. She's already spoken to you, obviously, or told you, or Now you have to humble yourself before her. And she's not going to go, I told you so, I told you so, I knew she was like that. She's not going to do that, is she? Maybe a little bit. A little bit. Oh. No, she won't. She knew all along she was correct. Like, you can't fool the high priestess. You can only make her sabotage herself, which is going to be impossible after this portal. That's exciting. So that was a last-ditch effort around that full moon. And even the one beforehand. Been through a bit of a tough time. So your courage will come back, don't worry. And you'll know exactly what to do. Because you'll stand in your truth. It's like your sword, your word. It goes before you and cuts through any dross. There's a separation here because you were betrayed on a deep level, which actually helped activate your heart because you had to release that pain. And you can only release pain by crying. So do it in the shower, do it in the car, because you don't want to get angry. Once you're angry, that's the hurt that hasn't been expressed. If you don't express the anger, it comes back up as depression. Perfect. Now you'll sit and watch the black box, go and get the medication for the pharmakia, the sorceria, and then you'll have the trauma still trapped in your heart, and you'll be able to be mind controlled. That's what you're breaking free of. It's a huge mission. Gigantuum. So this is a congratulations. You're going to be feeling so refreshed soon and so light. Feel a lightness of being. So just go where you're at. Come back to where you're at and go to the next step. Don't think too much about moving forward too fast. You've got to be in the moment. This is about a practical step forward. A telephone call to your beloved. Yeah. And letting her know what you've received. See, you've received it too. So if you're twins, you're a match. You've got to be as psychic and intuitive as the priestess. It has to happen. It's, you know what I mean? When they put the twins together, you can do, there's showing me like kinetic energy. Like things, when you're in the portal, like things, serendipity, you know, synchronicity. Things flow. It's really funny, easy. And just like 2 days ago, it was against that. It was the anti. It was like fumbling around, frustrating. You know, like you go to pick something up and you miss it. Then you stub your toe and then you're like, oh my gosh, I need to go here. And it's all like that. And then bam. It's all going to change overnight. It's going to change. And things will move quickly. Ooh, the devil. Ooh. 5 of Pentacles. You've got to leave the devil out in the cold. Wow, that's going to test you. Yeah, God's testing you. This is a test. Can you be, like this is codependency. Are you going to put your mission like before somebody else's needs? Look, this is you telling the devil, I know who I am. And you can't buy me. Can't buy me, devil. I'm with the Holy Trinity. With the Holy Trinity. It's cool. I've got my own money. Here, as soon as you do this, this is a message from your father. As soon as you let go of this devil, tell this devil, right? This is about also letting go of like alcoholism, gambling, toxicity, right? Talking to toxic people. Working in a toxic environment. There's lots of them around you. Right? This is about putting people out in the cold that don't serve you, that have been draining your boat. I don't know why I put that upside down. This is like you've been locked out of the kingdom with this karmic. Do you comprehende? You go, yeah, I comprehende. Well, God put you out there. And then you think he can't hear you, he can't see you. It was done to show you. You're on the wrong path. You were going the wrong way. We all do it. There's no judgment. But he's working with you here. This is Jesus and the twins. This has been such a holy reading. And then you've got here the King of Pentacles, which is commitment. So commitment to God, commitment to yourself, and commitment to your union. It's not about committing. I mean, It's about putting the union first, putting the marriage first. We know society is not into marriage. Where we are in our 3D environment here in our reality is anti-marriage. They're anti, here, you know, the Baphomet. Yuck. Like that's half animal. Yuck. Anyway, they're anti the divine masculine, divine feminine. They've taken the indigo color out of the rainbow. So to show you don't exist, and then training these indigos to believe something different. I can't tell you how significant this moment is in your journey, divine masculine. You've got to follow your intuition. You've got the courage. Everything's here. You've defeated the devil. You just got to speak. Your voice is a sword of light. It can cut through anything, especially with the Trinity. Right? It can cut through bone and marrow. Your voice. Stop waiting. No more waiting. Right? No more stuck in the family, old family paradigm. That this is what my mother would have wanted me to do, or this is what my father would have wanted me to do, whatever. Moving forward with angelic guidance. Things are about to flow. Even though you can't see everything yet, just go the next step. The first step is separating from toxicity. So there's 3 people here that have stabbed you in the back, or in the heart, rather. They're happiness haters. I met heaps of them. Now your match, going from the 9 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. If you get away from them, you realize, oh my God, I can breathe. My heart's opening. I can feel. I can express myself. You have to walk away. You're going to the 9 of Cups. Just believe it's going to get better, not worse. And this is your beloved. Oh, cut that out. Right? This is your beloved. Your decision is correct if you follow your happiness, follow your bliss. That breaks the template that says everything's got to be hard work. You've already done the hard work. Now it's time to fly, Let's have a look. Any other messages? Blu-ray Mountain. I have got the most beautiful oil. I have to say hello to Blu-ray Mountain for a minute. Excuse me. Blu-ray Mountain said hello in the chat. And I have got a beautiful, look at that, citrine and amethyst, given to me by Blu-ray Mountain for my birthday, with some beautiful oil. And I used the bath salts last night. Oh, I was going to text you and then I couldn't find your number. I thought, what's your name again? I wasn't under Blu-ray. Thank you, Blu-ray Mountain. I smell lovely. Rose oil. I've got some beautiful gifts from Blu-ray. So thank you. It's still going. It's a gift that keeps on giving. There's lots of treasures. And I wanted to say you made my birthday very special when the gift came. May have been close to the only gift I got. Wow. So this is it coming out of the chrysalis. The mustard seed goes into the biggest tree ever. I love you. Thank you. The butterfly. Look at your beautiful wings. You go, I can't believe you were a caterpillar. It's just, how come you had the codes of the butterfly in you the whole time? That's what I mean by star-seeded. So this is a relationship ending in the evolving in the next phase, healing the inner child. The wounds from the inner child are what? Commitment and abandonment. And also there's like love addiction. I've had such dysfunctional people bring us up in society as well, and it's been going for 3 generations. That's why you incarnated into that family, to break the DNA. Now that's the nature. Now the nurture. It's going to change your environment from the inside out. You're going to now nurture, evolve, go to the next phase, grow up. No way, don't grow up. I wanted some maturity in the Divine Masculine Collective. That'd be good, right? Knowing that it's freedom. Happiness is what you seek. Happiness is okay. There's a paradigm here that you've been like stuck in. You have to choose love, choose love, choose love. That's so lovely. I can't read those long messages when I'm on chat, but I love it. But I love it. We've got the Island Wellness cards here, and we're looking at the Divine Masculine. We're picking up a vibration of a collective here, as this shift is overnight. So please, if you are a member of Daughters or Sons of the King here at the Tribal Lounge, have a look for tonight. Will be a special gathering and a meeting with Archangel Michael and Yeshua, right? Because it's time. Look at that. Whew. That you can heal overnight. Remember, the feminine energies in phases. Oh yeah, cycles and phases. I think the feminine energy, yeah. So this is where a phase and a cycle come together. It's bring. The alarm's going off. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Abundance time. You're going to live in the house of abundance forever. This is your divine feminine. Bliss. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. You're a magnet to money, divine feminine. A magnet to like gifts. We're talking supernatural. When somebody goes, excuse me, could you mind my house in Marrakesh for 3 weeks, please? And I'll pay you for it. Yeah, all right, I'll think about it. Ta-da, it's time. There's something wonderful coming in for divine feminine. Sorry, side note. This is masculine energy. See, this is the paradise timelines. And I was asking God about it because the palm tree's there and the paradise. I said, is that the feminine oasis? And he said, no, it's my garden of Eden, where milk and honey flows. I'm like, we're doing that now. We're doing that now. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Can you imagine when the light, your light in your heart activates? I'm telling you, as a collective energy, the paradise timelines, Project Nova Gaia Nova, has been complete. The paradise timelines of Gaia, of the earth, so that's the first, you know how they say there's a double mission? I believe the first mission was your initiation in finding out that in your family bloodline there was the demon seed. Then you find out that you have to balance karma from past lives. What you gave out now comes back to you. And that comes in what we call karmics. And you're also learning about your spirituality and how powerful you are. And if the enemy knows that you don't know how powerful you are, that's what they have over you. Because you're the devil's master, manservant, God's child. This is also showing me that this, I don't even know when this happened, but this is part of the, because you got initiated, you're able to anchor the timelines, you live in it. I don't know how this happens, don't ask me. Oh my gosh, you've been through a lot here. You know, this is showing me here that the snake that we talked about before, right, always made you feel like you weren't enough. Look, she's there going, you're not really enough. Like, it's not happy days. It's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. This is very controlling. And this is because you had a fear and a big ego. This is a controlling energy I'm seeing. That you never felt enough. And you're like, so where's my paradise? This is my mission, is to find paradise, not be stuck with a snake. Oh my gosh. Nasty. Right? Very controlling, manipulative. Tells lies, jealousy. And here's your divine feminine. She's going to lift you up. Isn't that stunning? Ascending. Transcending the ego, I just heard. Obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase. So you got the cycle and the phase. Amazing. Prepare for union, preparing for union. This is your energy here. This is what's preparing you. So that you think you were never enough for that karmic. They always made you feel less than. But really, You hold the paradise timeline. You've anchored it. Once you leave the snake, you ascend. So what you thought, where you weren't enough, see how that's a flip? It's like you're more than enough. In fact, you're too much to even be there. But they flip it back on you like you're not enough. That's your confirmation of who you are. Why would they want to do that if you weren't powerful? It's over. You've done it. Wow. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Congratulations. The snake, the gold digger, the hobo. Just can't get over that. But I know, anyway. And the gold digger. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. That's the karmic energy. That's the snake playing you like a fiddle. Now they want to chase you. Disgustamundo. Yeah. But you change it by your standing in the mirror of your divine feminine here. You've cleared this. That's why you're ascending. You've cleared this toxic, whatever it is. You've actually healed the abandonment energy that you carried in your solar plexus. So now the energy can come up to your heart. Look, she's a bit like, is there anything else we need to know about her? He's like, not today. You're not dealing with her today. No more psycho, narco, nutbag. Right? No, not dealing. See, you do that and then you feel guilty. So we're here today to tell you, lift the guilt. This is a game manipulator. And then this is a stalker. Anything else about this? They've got addiction, see? They've got love addiction, I think. And this is the snake in the mirror. So now because you've cleared that, your image changes, like the mirror changes. So your reflection, right? They reflected your wounds, your narky energy, your ego. Now you're going to get your love reflected from your divine feminine. But she's not over. She's chasing you still, right? And she's obsessive here, obsession, codependent, controlling. He has a black. What does it say? Has a black. Is that correct? How I'll block. I was going to say has a black heart. Look at the black heart. All right, so this is about blaming you for all their troubles. It's all your fault. You've left me like this. Oh, you have. Thank you very much for your kind donation. Is that Robin? Just giving me a donation. Thank you very much. PayPal direct. I see you. Right, so this is OVER. Right, you got to do this. Even though you feel guilty, the guilt will be released because you're going into abundance. It's time the Grim Reaper comes in and wipes this person out of your life. They're going to have too many problems to even chase after you. Is that correct, Father? Yeah. Psycho. Outdated thinking. Is it over? Yes. Okay, so the butterfly is underneath and a date. So once you transform, you'll be ready. The courage. See, it takes courage to reach out and reach out to your divine feminine. It's going to take courage. Is she that scary? Is she that scary, man? Scary, man. Scary. Let's do this for divine masculine in the love portal. Right, so a lot of people are saying don't look into the eclipse if you are in Texas. I know it goes through Texas, but don't look into it. They're saying, oh, I don't believe in that, but I've heard that. I just think that they're using the power, the dark side are using the power of the eclipse to open the dark portal with CERN, with the Hydro Collider. Look that up if you don't know it. Divine Masculine. Messages for Divine Masculine about his Divine Feminine. Right, so we told you 3 things that she's not. So let the guilt go, because you're not going to, like, oh, you can't do the wrong thing, right? You can't. Honor the place in each other where all is love. Honor the place in each other that is eternal. So we're going to eternal life. And we're getting ready energetically. It's all happening. Oh, look at that. Is that magnetic? This is like, I got the blueprint into my conscious mind. You're like, whoa, that didn't take long. Look at the speech. I get that's your speech. So this is like a lightning bolt out of nowhere. Oh, out of eternity. Eternity. We're going from now to eternity. That's what Jesus says to me. I'm like, okay then, all right. What does that mean? Look at that. That's a union. They're blue rays. You're already in union. That's what I just heard. But you're going to see each other in the 3D. It's divine timing. Something shifts. Some of you even know your twin. Like, you know your divine feminine, but she seems so far away. But something shifts for you. But don't put worry into it. She's praying for you. You're a lucky man, lucky man. It's a sacred union. She's pure. She's celibate. She is. She's ready to commit to the union. She's committed to the sanctity, the sacred union. Yeah, she's ready. Ooh. You know, all will work out. You've got to surrender. Some of you haven't done it yet, but you're surrendering in this moment. We're going to help you with this channel, and you'll be free. Oh, and you'll have to say yes to your heart. You say yes, even though it's not all revealed. You're only going to get the next step. So just go, I'm going to do the next step, get away from psycho-narco. I don't care if you track my car. I don't care, it doesn't matter. I'm protected, I'm supernatural. So don't worry about that, but you've got to speak up. There's power in your words. So you just say it, go, how am I going to get out of this? You speak it first. Then it's like your words go before you and make easy your way. Yeah? And then you can make your secret, your heart's secret. You've got a secret in your heart, Divine Masculine, right? What is that? The secret in your heart is letting your Divine Feminine know that you love her, that you're passionate for her, and you want to thank her for waiting. Look at that, as above, so below. That's the blueprint coming down out of the no. Wow. It sounds so simple in this reading, but this is very, very complicated. This is about, you know, getting out of that frustration energy, going, oh, I should go and do this, but then, you know, people rely on me, and it's like, that's the matrix. You're in the matrix. Going out of the matrix into romance, and look what's underneath. Abundance. That's when you hit the solar plexus energy. You're attracting in your twin even before the heart opens. If you can shift that sacral energy, right, from addiction to power, you'll be in union in 5 seconds because you're ready. And then the abundance flows. Don't wait for it before you go to union. You go to union. This is me. You go to union and then it starts. Don't try to be perfect beforehand, right? You're not going to be perfect. Yeah, we're on to it here, aren't we? So this is the new beginning. If you can get into your power center, it's all about courage. It's about your time to speak your truth and trust. Your flame is now lit. Cupid's here. You already have connected in the celestial. That's the blueprint, the divine timing here. And your divine feminine's brought it in. Look at her soul star. Right? She doesn't have any black dog of depression between her crown chakra and her soul star. She doesn't have any anger or depression. She might have released some pain. Look at that, through tears. Right? Excruciating pain at the depths of her heart has remodeled her heart, the cellular magnetic foundation. It's molecular structure, I'm hearing. Wow, it's deep. Oh, you feel each other's pain as twins. They're showing me, look, when you changed into love, the balance came in and it activated each other. Like there's no separation once you're drawn together. So you have to trust, like just before you're drawn together, there's the apprehension, I don't know. But once you're there, more healing occurs. Synchronicity starts. That's the flame is lit. This is saying, go for it. Follow the gentle power of the divine feminine energy. It's crystalline. Just have the courage, take the first step, and everything else will follow. This is your turn. This is your time. Bells are ringing, and there is a solution on the way. Congratulations, Divine Masculine, for opening your heart and getting away from the Black Widow spider, right? Please. I mean, please. That was all an illusion. Can you believe that? Now we get a message from your divine feminine to you, from divine feminine to divine masculine. Right? That your flame is now lit. Oh my gosh, she's got a lot to say. She's gentle power, but quite chatty, right? She's chatty. She's ready to talk. She's ready to build. She's ready to look at the future. She's ready to be in union, committed. She's ready for a daily method of operation. You know what I mean? Like she's just ready. And this will feel so calm for you, so at home. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, why did that take me so long? I cannot believe it. That's when you'll start to really see how the illusion was placed over you. And in that space, you're going to get a lot of downloads that will make you feel confident that you've made the correct decision. Because your third eye is going to open up completely. You're going to be connected to source. So this is from Divine Feminine. Why are the phases goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you so easy to pronounce and yet so hard to say? She's saying it was hard to say goodbye to you. If that happened in 3D here, if you've already met, now it's your turn to say I'm sorry. She said goodbye, you say I'm sorry, and you both say I love you. It's good to laugh. Feels good to laugh, collective. Love cures people. That's what I mean by the union. It's very healing. This is Divine Masculine here, see? He's not on his knee, is he? Surrendering to the light. Giving, ready to give. Not scared to receive either. From Divine Feminine, pure love is like the perfume of the rose. That's what I've got. Rose oil perfume given to all. The sun does not care upon whom it shines. The quality of true love, of pure love, knows no such distinctions as wife or husband, son or daughter, father or mother. Wow. Far out. Just blew that all out of the water. See that for your confirmation? For releasing your bloodline? Because in the 3D, it's like, oh, that's my mum. Blood is thicker than water. I must be religious like them. I must believe. They're false beliefs. And also about children having leverage over. Don't feel guilty. God's lifting you out of there. Wow. Pure love is like the perfume of a rose given to all. The sun does not care upon whom it shines. The quality of true love, of pure love, knows no such distinction as wife, daughter, mother. Wow. Well done, Divine Masculine. That's not easy. It's heartbreaking. Now this is Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Here he is, look. Well, this is how you're going to feel, Divine Masculine. If each time I thought of you were a flower, I could walk in my garden forever. See, you're good with words, Divine Masculine. Don't worry about any regrets. God's saying just wipe them. For love is a single soul that inhabits two bodies. Can you believe that? That's from your Heavenly Father. It's like if you love yourself enough, right, to reconcile your soul back to your Creator, your feminine will just appear. I love that. I could walk in my garden forever. This is something that you've never really experienced, right? That's why you've had to say goodbye, I'm sorry, and I love you. And you might have to do that all within the next 24 hours, because any time not spent in love is completely wasted. I love you so much. Thank you very much for your kind donation. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. We're just going to get a closing abundance, because abundance is coming in. You know, you think you leave something behind and then bam, a miracle occurs. It's like when I cleaned out my shoes and a client turned up with 3 pairs of beautiful shoes. She's my size. I was like, oh, that was fast. That's just an example of how the world doesn't like a vacuum, right? So you've got to clear out the space and then call in alignment. Abundance angels are here for you, divine masculine. Let's have a look. And we're in the number 7 today here in Sydney, Australia, and we've got the 7-pointed star. So this is a portal of magic, of the elemental kingdom, of getting help. And divine feminine, this is a message to you to say thank you in advance, because it will change your frequency, you know, because you've been through pain. And you've got to thank you, God, for bringing the perfect match. It's perfect match. Perfect match for me. Sorry, divine masculine. I keep talking to divine feminine. Just look at her. She's vibrant. She's a nutritionalist. She's good with food and recipes. And look, animals. That's how you know her. She likes outdoors. She likes fruit. Look, she's got strawberries for you. She's changed her diet somehow. Wow. Congratulations, divine masculine. You're going to get all the money that you need. Somebody will back your idea. Just get the idea first. So your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into your reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. This is divinely guided and inspired. Excuse me. What a card to get. It's exciting. So you can't see the funds. You go, oh, if I had money. So just give yourself, right? Last night, God was playing a game with me. Like he gave me a resort and money. Like it's like have $3 million in your bank account. What are you going to do with it? It's in whose hands is God going to put this? Do you have a plan? How do you want it to be? Let's have a look, and I'll end the reading because you've been so good. Your poverty days are over. You've severed that template. This card signals that your project will be successfully funded. Don't worry about the how you'll get the money. Just focus on the want to. Add more weight to the want to. Don't worry about the how-tos. Hand them over. This card signals that your project will be successfully funded and your hard work is being rewarded. When this card comes to you, it's a sign that your idea is divinely inspired. It will help many people once it is materialized into form, and the angels will be with you each step of the way. Maybe you wanted it as a child. You know, when I grow up, I'm going to be a fireman. No, a policeman. No, a transformer. An emissary of light, a lawyer, no, a savior of souls. Wow. In many cases, this card guides you to connect with a crowdfunding website to gain financial support, connections and confidence to pursue your ideas and inventions, an internal An internet search for crowdfunding will lead you to various options. Many well-known and successful products were born on sites such as GoFundMe and Indiegogo. Indiegogo! And yours can be too. Take some time to read about other crowdfunding campaigns to familiarize yourself with the process. You'll need to have the courage to post your pitch And then spread the word to others. See, it's your voice. It carries power. It's got a frequency to it. It's going to call in your tribe. There's also a message for you to extra organize with your paperwork during the funding process. Take your time before signing contracts and work with a trusted professional such as an attorney or accountant if you're more of an artist than a business person. So they're sending in a mentor, right? This is professional support, advice to move forward on just an idea. Right? Like they're showing me like there's some big changes coming. But like that guy who wanted pure water for all tribes to drink, and he's going around the world setting up how to get the water clear. So many people drinking contaminated water. I mean, it's just a wonderful thing. And he got it all off the ground through funding by expressing his idea. So maybe you haven't got it yet. Don't be frustrated. It's on the way. And then everything comes in. Somebody walks up to you and goes, excuse me, can I give you $1 million to, I need somebody's, new expansion and idea. And you go, well, I've got an idea. It's almost like it's too hard to resist. So this is like going to seem like it's too good to be true. That's also what you have to let go of. Like it's going to be too good to be true. Sometimes it's that way because, it is too good to be true. But this time, you got to trust the courage to accept and ask and accept help. But it's going to feel good. It's going to be very, very good. There's a partnership here as well. Organizing for success. Your Divine Feminine's already organized for that. Anything else for Divine Masculine before we close this reading? Exercise. No, not that old chestnut. But it does help your manifestation ability. And then doing something fun, like squash or tennis or rollerblading or surfing, it's its own reward. It has to be fun and exciting, and then you'll be able to step into your new life purpose with your beloved, right? On your mission, fully equipped, with no psycho-narco, able to come into the energy. It's going to be unbelievable because all that 90% of your energy that was given to all your life is now going to be channeled into your own pathway, your own union. So no wonder it goes really fast to a higher vibration and you ascend with serendipity, synchronicity to bliss charged love. What? Yep. Going into the new earth. This is the portal that you step into the new earth. So I'll see you there the next 24 hours. May God bless you in magical, wonderful ways. Stay grounded. Don't worry. No doubt, worry, or fear. No matter what happens in 3D. If the lights go out, the grid goes down, they start, whatever. You got to be in your pillar of light, hands on your heart. Because in that space, you may be getting the download, the supernatural frequency in the dark. Just want you to be ready in your mind to be without your device for 3 days. I don't think it's the 3 days of darkness. That's not what I'm told. I've been told the grid will go out. Not exactly on the eclipse because, that would be too, maybe, but I'm getting by the 12th. If it's going to at all, that means no electricity, just the grid, the power grid. But it will cause a lot of mayhem because we're experiencing high-powered solar flares at the moment. There's a devil comet in the galaxy and there's activations right through the earth. You already know. And God talked about it in his book. Basic instructions before leaving earth. He said that there will be tornadoes and earthquakes and, well, he said earthquakes. I don't know about tornadoes, but you got to go to the location of your divine feminine, for that is where you'll be in the divine alignment. If I can help in any way, look me up. I'm at ReikiByBella.com. Thank you so much for your donations, for liking, subscribing, for commenting. I'd like to know your name, location, where you're from, how this resonated with you, and also for joining the Heart Dwellers. I was going to say Heart Dwellers, the Light Workers, We changed it to Children of Light or Daughters of the King and Sons of the King. We're waiting for the sons to come in so I can change the title. That's our members lounge. Or you can join our mailing list at reikibybella.com. In the pop-up on the window there's a chat 24/7 open line. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Otherwise I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.